Good morning everyone, it's Has here, and I'm back with a quick explanation video concerning Splatfest since a lot of people have been confused about the game modes or rather not knowing what they mean exactly. So I'll go through the differences between Open and Pro mode, or at least everything I've been able to gather so far, but if anyone knows some bonus information and I missed, let me know. Overall, there are a few interesting things I think are pretty cool. So immediately the main difference between Pro and Open is the way you can queue up. Open allows you to queue up with friends, while Pro is limited to solo queuing, so that's straightforward. The benefits of Open here is that you can play together with your friends, but you can also wear the same clothing and weapons for so-called synergy bonus to get more Clout points, which is a multiplier between 1 to 2, I think. Since you can queue up with friends, this also means there is a higher chance of facing pre-made teams or even unbalanced teams, since you can queue up with a normally S-rank player and face B-rank players, and that can make open matches a bit unbalanced. And I've got a lot of report as well that people have been having some bad experience during Splatfest, sadly. I also noticed, not sure if it's correct, but in open matches I had way more encounters with players from other regions, namely Japanese players. This could be a matchmaking error, but I wonder if it also means this game mode is also open to larger variety of players. Either way, let's move on since I have no clear information about this, it's mostly speculation. Instead, let's quickly discuss the reward system since this is the most important part. In open battles, you gain points for how much you paint. The number on the top right of your screen, or your score at the end of the battle, is exactly the amount of clout you will get for your team. And if you win, you also get a bonus on top of it. Whether you win or lose, your painting score you will gain for your team. Versus in Pro, you only gain clout if you win your match. So Open is a lot more generous to all players and allows everyone to contribute no matter what. While in Pro, you only contribute if you win. That's already a big difference. I also noticed Pro has some kind of rating, but maybe someone knows the answer here better than me. I think for me it's called Grub Power. It's right under my Grub level, and I think this is your rating on the Pro matchmaking, so likely you also get matched against similar power and they try to balance the matchmaking this way, but I'm not sure. Overall, if you're good at painting or use a paint-heavy weapon, I recommend open battles for lots of clout. Otherwise, if you're comfortable with your skill or you play a blaster, or you just want to be competitive, maybe Pro is a better option, but this is really just preference. Though, I think if you can reliably get more than 1500 points in open, with certain weapons like the arrow spray or the reflux, which can easily get 2000 even, then you will get way more clout in open than in Pro. Another huge difference I noticed, that I don't know if this is a new experimental mode or not, but it's the special matchmaking for Pro mode. In open battles, you can have any weapons and your team would be using any of the weapons as well. It seems completely free and random to everyone, so it's just hectic and chaos all over. But I noticed in Pro the matchmaking forces you to meet players with the same category of weapons on both sides. Meaning if someone uses a charger, it will put a charger in the opposite team. Or if you play against Umbrella, you're also guaranteed to have Umbrella player with you. So Pro has a special balanced matchmaking that I found really cool, but also grew pretty bored with it fast since I somewhat felt it made matches less special and more bland. But it is there for those who really like that idea. I don't know what to think about this, it's cool, but I also don't think it's the right solution to balance matches. It would be better to match according to weapon range rather than mirroring weapon types. Splatoon has so many strategies and tactics and just weapon variety that I think the mirroring overall takes away a big part of what Splatoon is. As far as I know, the reasons also that Clout is different in the two modes is the top 100 players in each region will be rewarded for most Clout earned, and I think we can objectively say that it is going to take a lot more skill in Pro modes, so I think the separation is strictly for the ranking reasons. But if anyone has more info on this, let me know in the comments. I've heard some people say that you can only get certain 10 times or 100 times battle in one of the modes, but I can assure you everyone can get those in both, even if they are separate. I think how many times you get a 10 times battle depends on your winning streaks, if you can win a lot in a row, and 100 times and 333 time battles matter on how many 10 times battles you have won and how many festival shells you accumulated. I mentioned this in yesterday's explanation, but let's repeat. Festival shells you get from winning 10 times battles, and they only increase your chance of getting 100 times battle, nothing more. Once you get one, your shells reset and you start over. That is all I've been able to gather about the differences in open versus pro battles, but should be enough to decide which mode you're interested in more, and I hope this video helped. I know a lot of people have been sadly experiencing matchmaking issues and unbalanced matches. I'm really sorry it is souring the experience for so many first-time Splatfest players, but do try to enjoy, and I hope Nintendo will fix it in the future for better time for everyone. It is the final day of Splatfest though, enjoy while you can, and thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, I also have others about Splatfest and more on Splatoon 3, so consider checking them out. Thank you again, and I'll see you next time.